Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Aztecs. Before I started recording, I spent quite some time thinking about our long-term strategy now, not even long-term, just like overall strategy for what we actually want to do, because with all the wars the AIs declared on us, I got quite distracted from the original plan, and I think that was a mistake. Well, we had to get rid of Hague, and I kind of want to get rid of Marseille, so we'll do that. But then we will move everything back to India and just get rid of them so that we can expand more. There are some civs that we can't reach. Carthage, that is out of reach for now. Then Polynesia and also Japan. We can't see the whole map. There has to be something to the west from Kyoto. When we check the amount of cities they have, where is it? Japan cities. They have 11 cities. We can see only 2 on the map, and here another one, so 3. But that means there has to be quite a large part of the continent we don't know about, and they can just keep growing. No one is really contesting them yet, and we have to keep up with them. We can't stop them yet. They're too far. So the only way how we can contest them for now is to just keep up with their growth. And with all these border skirmishes, we just are focusing on doing damage to our neighbors. That's really not that significant. It's slowing them down, but it's also slowing us down. We are not getting any territory. So I'll focus again on growth a lot more. We'll start to the south here. I won't destroy Groningen yet. Yes, I want to stop raising the city. Instead, I'll quickly pop a settler here before we finish the floating gardens, and I'll resettle this location. I'll go 1 tile to the south on the cattle, because from there we'll be able to reach the silver when we get rid of Nijmegen. That's one thing. And what else? Oh, another thing. It seems that we can remove religion from a holy city with just an inquisitor. I really thought that we needed a great prophet for that, but I've been told it's that the Inquisitor is enough, and also I double checked that on the Civ wiki and on some other webs, and they say the same thing everywhere. I really refuse to believe that at first that Inquisitor would be enough for a holy city, but it seems that I was wrong all the time. So that means we can invest our faith into buildings right now. We don't have to wait for like 3,500 for the profit. I'll still get the profit to enhance our religion from, where is it, Hagia Sophia. So that's another problem. And yeah, this will give us some extra yields. So let's get a monastery in our capital. And then I wanted to get Mandir down here because, well, we are not growing because of the settler right now, but the growth wasn't that good even before I started working on the settler. So that's gonna be the Mandir. Okay, and also, of course, with these cities, we will be getting more and more faith per turn, so it'll be easier to buy more cities. We still have let's say 1b48. I would say like 40 turns maybe to get education. So we should be able to buy some more cheap religious buildings before they get more expensive in the medieval era. Okay. Now, what do we want to do before we end the turn? I don't think that we need to do anything. Maybe we can just move the spearman. Oh, and one more thing. I just renamed the spearman that used to be jaguars back into jaguars. So now I can see immediately which units are the experienced ones, and those we don't want to use as garrison. That would really be a waste. I will use the new units that we are getting for free as garrisons. And that's like best use for them, but these veterans are definitely better used as a part of the army. Okay. Now we can finally end the turn. I was thinking about one more thing. I was thinking about building, how is it called? A terracotta army to increase our military cap. That would be quite useful, but then I decided against it simply because I think it's too late for that. Build me a mine. What about you? You can already start moving back to India. When we check the terracotta army, it's in masonry, and I think like all the AIs are in classical era now, and I think many of them entered through masonry mathematics or like in this part of the tree. So most likely someone is already working on that, and we have like 90% penalty to wonders. I don't think we can make it in time. I'm not gonna risk it. We'll just have to work with what we have right now. And this was very kind from Russia that they left the great general here to be executed. Okay, you can stay where you are. And are we healed? I think we are. You can stay here now. This guy can go back south. The great general can move south as well. We have one here, so if we need him, he can help with the siege. And you can move. Okay, what is this? Until we get the peace treaty, I will leave the spearmen around the city in case William tries to retake it. Just checking if we have garrison everywhere. We don't have garrison down here, so let's move. Can keep moving. Okay, Gandhi entered classical era, so now are probably all the civs in classical era. I think Gandhi was last. And we got Forge. How fast are we growing? 23 turns. I think I'll build a monastery here, and with the monastery I'll start working the Forge. Also, floating gardens, that'll help with food. Production, just do something before we raise the city and go. What about the worker? Fix that farm. You need healing. Go. Citrus. I think we just finished our second plantation. 4 gold per turn. I think I'll ask others. We still have like America, maybe Japan that could give us more than 4 gold per turn. You want embassy? Sure, but in exchange for your embassy. One. Be my turn. There, fix that farm. And what else? Let's go south first. I don't think this tile is entirely safe yet. It doesn't matter which tile we are working on as long as we are just getting more plantations. Oh, hello. Let's start with units so that we get the experience. It was enough, don't even need the city bombardment. And another suicidal mission. Russia, what are you doing? You sacrificed your general, now you're sacrificing your units one by one. This is an interesting strategy. You'll wait here. And more cities adopting our religion. Good. Oh, hey. Good try. Do something about that caravan. It's heading south right now, so we should be able to catch it on the way back. That would be quite a lot of gold. Also, we could try to take the worker along the way. Oh, and I wanted to ask some other civs about oranges that we just got. America, what do you think? Oh, you would be willing to pay a lot, but you don't have money. Yeah, the usual problem. Uh, Civs that are willing to pay are broke. What about you? You have money, but I don't think we... Oh, we can get quite a lot from Japan. We can also ask Polynesia. That would maybe be 6, but I really don't want to trade with him too much. He's already pretty strong. It's interesting having runaway Polynesia. It doesn't happen that often. Let's trade with Japan. At least for now. I'll also have to be careful later with these trades. I don't want to help him too much. He is pretty annoying when he's strong in the late game. Oh, and more units that we can kill. Let's start with the city bombardment and... Okay. For the third time, your return. Okay. So much for attacking that caravan. Oh, change of plans. Let's just go back to pillaging tiles. Oh, you can stay where you are. We need some healing for the swordsman. And here we are done with forge, so let's switch to floating gardens. How much faith do we have? Still not enough for the monastery, 19 more. Okay. Go. What is the problem here? The hell? Why is this guy not moving? Okay, go. Enemy denunciation of you has expired. Which one was that? France. Okay, it will... Or they will renew it after we defeat them in this war. Drama and poetry, good. Fix that road. How does it look like around here? I think we'll have to wait. Swordsman is a little bit too close. Wait. How the hell did this happen? Probably Paris did some damage. Okay, I think problems with growth was just solved here with the floating gardens, and I hope that we can start working the specialists soon. Meanwhile, I'm thinking about walls, but we desperately need to do something about or with our gold income. It's horrible. I think I will have to go for market. And William, can we finally talk? Nope. Do I really have to attack another city? Listen, Trust me, it is a good idea. Talk. You have an archer in the city? Nope. There we go. How much money do you have? Can we get... Not that much. Okay, whatever, I'll just take this. Or... No, wait. $338 and 1 gold per turn. Because I have a feeling there'll be another war before we could get the whole value from the gold per turn. So I'll try to get as much flat gold as possible. Oh wait. I can get more. It's 366. This should work. There we go. We got lucky here. I wasn't paying attention. I almost killed our scout. Or no, they would have to cross a river. I hope that the swordsman can't attack. What about you? I think these two can start moving back. Okay. Units. Good. We need garrison and more cities. You will head this way. Our golden age started, so that should help us with the income. And I think one more turn and we can start attacking Marseille. Wait, and next. Okay, we'll stay right next to the iron. We'll use it to heal up on the next turn. Can start moving north slowly. Maybe I'll use the spearman here before we move him south. Move. Okay. Keep moving. Was an interesting move. No! And no! Not in the capital, come on! What did we lose? Oh, not much, but... Oh my god, this hurt. Just keep this guy here for now. We have 3 workers around here that can fix all these tiles very quickly. but it's still gonna take quite some time to regrow the city. Okay, this one hurt. Usually I don't care about these events that much, but this one, yeah, we really felt that. Move to the city. I don't want to move onto this tile with the catapult yet, because I want to find out what the swordsman wants to do. 45, 45. Go. Yeah. The game is trolling me right now. Volcano eruption in the capital, and then we get 150 food in a city that we want to raise. Perfect. See the tile assignments. Yeah, I think I want to work the jungle. Okay, more citrus. I don't want to sell the citrus to Polynesia. I will take 4 gold per turn. I think we could get 5 from Polynesia, but as I said, I don't want to help them. And I forgot we have the faith to buy this monastery. And with the monastery, let's see, 13, 15, still 15. Yeah, we want to work the forge. It's for you. Yeah, I forgot about this guy for a while, but it's fine. We still have time to pillage some more tiles. May need some help around Marseille. How much are you paying per horse? 60. No, that's not enough. I think we'll just stay here with the archer. Now we can finally start doing damage to the city. I'll even attack without a spearman. I want to get rid of that archer as soon as possible. I think this guy can still stay. Next turn we replace him with that swordsman. Okay. Go. Let's go for the extra damage. We'll have to take the cover at some point. But for now, we want to do as much damage as possible. And can we get out of here? I think we can. Okay, and some more units, that's always useful. We're gonna need this spearman here. Now we have another problem with the military cap. I think I'll have to go for walls. It's the best we can do. It affects the military cap slightly, but if we build enough walls, we should get like 1 or 2 extra units, or the room for extra 1 or 2 units. And we'll need it to reduce crime at some point anyway. It's only 6 turns. I think it's worth it. You can work at the jungle and go. Come on, give me the city finally. Look at that, so many units and so many swordsmen. I can't believe that France managed to recover so well after we just crushed them earlier. Okay, now we can raise the city. Let's take it with the swordsman. We'll raise it, of course, and we'll somehow have to block access to this area. Thinking... How much money do we have? 1200. Oh, that was expensive. 3. Should be fine. Then we can block these 2 tiles. Blocked here. We can buy these tiles. And that should... Oh, then we somehow have to block the access from the south, but that will take a while. If someone wants to sneak a settler here, we should be able to notice that. Okay, heal. Actually, no. Not yet. We still have to do something about the swordsman. But this guy can go back to the capital. Okay, go. That was a mistake. Okay, now we can take nobility. This will be useless for a while. But then later the extra production for castles and armories will help a lot. It will help us solve the problem with the military cap. So once we get the right buildings, it becomes pretty decent. But I think it's just too high in the fealty tree. They should maybe switch burghers with nobility. It would make more sense. I don't think that anyone can just be uh, in the late medieval to take or to have to take or to get some advantage from nobility when you take it, you know, when you take it as the social policy. Oh well, you have to take it, right? So let's do it and keep going. War with Gandhi, yes, but not yet. And you are going back in position. Oh hey, good catch here. Don't know what the swordsman is doing here, but it's good that we noticed him. What are we gonna do with the faith? They're growing pretty slowly down here. But we don't have the religion. Never mind. How long is it gonna take? 20 pressure. Shouldn't take that long. Look at that. It just shaved off half of the time for the growth. Oh, that was fast. And you would be willing to give me gems. I'm not sure that I want gems. I would rather get all your gold. Or most of it. 35 should be... Or it should be possible to get that. I don't think we can get 36. Yeah, now it's impossible. 35. How much was that? 364. Maybe a little bit of iron as well. Okay, maybe not. We'll just take all the gold. And on top of that, he'll be happy that it was so cheap. We are taking like half of the max value. Yeah, I thank you for your service to France. You're very, very, very welcome. I mean, you lost 2 cities and all your gold income, and you thank me for my services. Sure. If you need help again, just let me know. And you can stay here. I think it's time to move to Novgorod. I know I said I would move to India as soon as possible, but we have the core of our army right next to the city. So may as well go there. And it's only much easier to take compared to Marseille because there's a lot more room around the city. Swordsman can move. Just need to wait 4 more units. Denouncing us. Okay. And I expected that. It's not so happy with our services after all. I think Assyria is about to attack India. More turn, 2 more turns, that's fine. We'll just stay here in the way. I don't think that they can take Delhi, and if we block access to other cities, they just might not be able to take anything from India. Okay, time to move. No. Why would I want to do that? Embassy. Sure, we can take embassy. Oh, there is the war. He declared a little bit sooner than I expected. He definitely is not in position. Okay, I'll just keep an eye on this. Iron to Pedro ended. Listen, Brazil, where are you? Am I blind? There. How is he lost?
Hola?
Yes, look at his money! Dude! Well, he got part of that from a special ability, but still, what the hell? Can we be friends? I'll just sell you everything I have. For cash. It's not that much. Dude, you're rich. How is it possible you are not willing to pay more? No. I'll keep the iron. It's fine. And maybe sell it to someone else, like America, maybe?
First, you are a friend to liberty.
Or wait, we have enough for trade.
Good day.
How much are you willing to pay? Not enough. Problem is, shouldn't risk selling it to anyone else. Maybe let's just check the options in case someone is willing to pay some ridiculous amount. 150. Well, we are making 82 gold per turn somehow suddenly. I think we are fine. I really don't want to sell iron to Polynesia. Stay there. You have to wait one more turn. And workers. Let's just get another plantation. Move. Move. Not yet. But I'll try to remember before I declare to ask him if he would pay something. Start with the monument into well. Into probably floating gardens. And I didn't realize. Actually, wait. If we get well, we can't get floating gardens. This will be better. I didn't realize we can get floating gardens here because of the lake. That's pretty good. Plus for production, a little bit of culture. Yeah, I think arena. What about you? Just do something. I think we'll make a cut here. This episode is already quite long. What the hell do you think you're doing? I'll have to check viable city locations around here. He can start some annoying sip. I don't think so. 3. Not here. Not here. He can't get north. But I'll have to keep an eye on this guy. Can we block 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? We can't block the access here unless I use a great general. I could do that. I could just pump a citadel right here, and then that would block access to this whole area. We would just have to buy these 2 tiles. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We could just buy these tiles, and then the access would be blocked completely. I think that's worth it. Because the last thing we need is another Hague or another Marseille. But I'll think about it a bit more off camera. This episode is over, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.